Good afternoon and welcome to Xavier University of Louisiana Convocation Center. I'm your student broadcaster this evening, Zora Thomas, getting ready to kick off the second game of our doubleheader today with our Gold Rush facing off against Texas A&M-Texarkana, playing against the Eagles. Xavier is coming in third ranked in the Red River Athletic Conference. Record of 17-5, playing against the Eagles, who have a 7-18 record and 5-14 Red River Athletic Conference. Xavier right now has been dominating right now in this conference, placing first in the stat line, shooting at 475 in the field, and then also having 15.5 assists per game. They're 14-1 this season when they score 71 points and 3-4 when they don't. Normally when the Gold Rush get into a high scoring streak, they're able to get on a roll.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Convocation Center on the campus of Xavier University for Game 2 of our doubleheader featuring your Xavier Gold Rush taking on Texas A&M-Texarkana, the Eagles. We also like to take this time out to welcome Family and Friends Day on the campus. And now introducing the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the visitors from Texarkana, the Eagles. Starting at guard, number 3, Justin Davis. At the other guard, number 11, Jeff Normant. At guard, number 13 is Lavelle Ziegler. At guard, number 22, Rashard Green. And at forward, number 4, Ajani Jameson. The head coach of the Eagles is Ryan Wall.
Getting ready to call our starting five for the Gold Rush this evening. With the standings for the Red River Athletic Conference, LSUA is leading 15-3, followed by Texas College, who's 14-4. To get ready to carry out the rest of the season.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
here come our starting five.
For your Xavier Gold Rush. At forward, he's a 6'9" senior from Lafayette, Louisiana. Number 4 is Corey Dunning. At center, he's a 6'9" junior from Clarksville, Tennessee. Number 12, Jaquan Ewing. At the other forward, he's a 6'7" senior from Murphy, Texas. Number 13 is Corey Wells.
Wells, the leading scorer of the team, averaging 14 points a game.
He's a 6'1" junior from Bossier City, Louisiana. Number 21, Jathan Ross. And at the other guard, he's a 5'8" graduate student from Opelousas, Louisiana. Number 11 is T.J. Jones. And the head coach of your Gold Rush, Alfred Williams. The associate head coach, Tyrone Mitchell. Assistant coaches are Jeff Dixon, Andrew Keenan. And the graduate assistants are Sean Graves and Xavier Reeves.
Last time these two teams matched up against each other, Xavier had defeated the Eagles 87-71. Lance Williams was the high scorer, having 27 points that evening. But for the Eagles, Lavelle Ziegler had 27 as well. Ziegler closest to the basket.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time.
Dunning and Jameson getting ready to face off in the tip-off. Jaquan Ewing able to get possession for the rush. Going up top, Corey Wells finds Jathan Ross, who shoots a long three off the basket. Rebound taken by Norman. Norman trying to find an opening. A lot of movement inside the paint right now, and Corey Wells is able to knock it away as the clock winds down. 5 seconds left. Goes down low. 3 seconds on the clock. Travel called.
Gold Rush ball.
Ross is open. Drives inside, pulls up for two.
J. Ross for two.
Goes under the basket.
Basket by the
Green
Eagles.
is able to roll it in. TJ Jones left open in the back. Goes back out to Jathan Ross. Ross pulls up again for two. Fading away. Corey Dunning is able to get the rebound. Rush get another chance. Corey Wells almost loses it. Tries to go high off the glass. Jaquan Ewing gets fouled on the way up.
It's against the Eagles. And the foul goes against the Eagles. Number 40, Jameson, his first personal foul, first team foul. Shooting at the line for your Gold Rush, Jaquan Ewing. 2 shots.
Double team on Ziegler. Able to go inside to Davis, who tries to go for the two, and it bounces out. Corey Wells able to get the rebound. TJ Jones pulls up for two. Ball gets lost. Turn it over to the Gold Rush. Jathan Ross from the corner goes back up top. Ross from three. Bounces out. Try to go around. High off the glass. Ross able to get the rebound. Goes around Jaquan Ewing. Hard foul inside. Gets to go to the line again and shoot for two.
That foul goes against number 22, Green, his first personal, second team foul. Ewing shooting for your Gold Rush, 2 shots. Salas in for the Gold Rush, number 23, Lance Williams. He's in for Corey Dunning.
Lance Williams now checking back in, the high scorer last time they played against the Eagles. 2 for 2 at the line for Ewing. From the corner, bounces out. Ewing comes away with the rebound. Last game, Jaquan Ewing had 16 rebounds. Able to get it back. Ross from the corner. And it's good.
J. Ross, give the assist to Lance Williams.
Knocked away. Jathan Ross able to turn it back over for the Gold Rush. Goes to the corner. Lance Williams fighting to get inside. Rebound by Green. Jamison, long three. Ross again from three.
Bang! That's another three from J. Ross.
Back-to-back scores for Jathan Ross. Gold Rush are shooting at 38% with their three-pointers, which is actually leading the conference. It makes them 14th in NAIA. Three taken for the Eagles. Jathan Ross comes away with another rebound, almost gets knocked away by Davis. Ross from three. Jathan Ross, another three. Ross already has 9 points for his team. Double team. Norman left open, shoots for three. Follows up with his own.
Number 11 of the Eagles, Norman.
TJ Jones left alone, long three from Jones. Rebound taken by Norman, able to box out. Gold Rush leading early in this first half, up by 10. Blocked by Corey Wells. Davis left open. Gets a good look and banks it in.
Eagles. Number 3, Davis.
Ross with the fake. TJ Jones getting double teamed. Ross goes inside Jaquan Ewing, spins around, goes under the basket, and slams it in.
Slammer! Jaquan Ewing. Subs are in for your Gold Rush.
Corey Dunning and Torrin Bell coming back in for the Gold Rush.
And number 22, Torrin Bell, now in the lineup for the Gold Rush. Peel, number 14, is in for the Eagles.
Ball almost gets stolen. Able to make the basket, though contested. Keel checks in for the Eagles.
14, Peel, Eagles.
TJ Jones goes back up top to Torrin Bell, who shoots a three.
Out of bounds, goes over to the Eagles.
Lance Williams trying to stay tight on Davis. Ziegler for three. Another three taken by the Eagles. Rolls out and Torian Bell gets the rebound. Jones going inside the paint, steps around. Norman with the rebound. Steps around, gets blocked by Corey Dunning. Chased down by the Gold Rush.
All together now. Denied. Eagles ball under the basket.
Number 0, Tracy Steele checking in for the Gold Rush. High floater. Wells able to come around with the rebound. Corey Wells pulls up for two. Short, Torrin Bell tries to put it back up. Rebound taken by the Eagles. Three, no good. Corey Wells able to keep the possession for the Gold Rush. Contact coming down.
For the Gold Rush. Ewing return.
Jaquan Ewing coming back in for the Gold Rush. Goes back up top. Lance Williams for three. Corey Wells trying to stay tight on Ziegler. Fakes and pulls up for two. Almost knocks it back in. Gets denied by Corey Wells. Ziegler again for three. Bell is able to get the rebound. Jaquan Ewing goes up top to Wells, who takes a three of his own. Rebound by Ziegler. Drives inside the paint. Ball gets knocked away. Goes back to the Gold Rush.
Summers in for the Gold Rush. T.J. Jones returns. In for the Eagles, number 3, Davis returns. Gold Rush ball.
Tracy Steele left over in the paint, gets contested, not able to put it away. Strong Panther goes behind the back, goes back up to Peel. Step back, Norman for two.
Timeout on the court. Timeout, Eagles.
Eagles now down by 5 with a score of 17-12 here in this first half.
Gold Rush ball.
Tracy Steele passes back over to TJ Jones. Lance Williams trying to come out from the corner. Foul on the way up.
Two-shot foul. And the foul goes against the Eagles. Number 3, Davis, his first. Team foul number 3. TJ Jones shooting for your gold run. 2 shots. Summers in for the Gold Rush.
Jathan Ross.
J. Ross.
Jathan Ross now checking back in.
Replacing Tracy Steele. 1 shot. Double technical foul on number 12, Jay Ewing, and number 14, Jared Peel. It's a double technical foul. Three-pointer, number 11 of the Eagles, Norman. Timeout, Gold Rush.
Timeout taken by the Gold Rush. Corey Wells inbounds it to TJ Jones. Jones with the crossover. Ball gets taken back by Peel. Rebound taken by Corey Wells. Jones goes back out to Wells, who's left open, goes inside the paint, and gets the 2.
Corey Wells.
Loose ball. Williams
Jump
fights
ball.
for it to get the jump ball.
Our possession goes to the Gold Rush. Sub is in for your Gold Rush. Number 4, Corey Dunning. And for the Eagles, number 22, Green.
Dunning back on the floor for the Gold Rush. And Green back in.
Eagles ball under the
Junior
basket.
guard back in for the Eagles. Williams able to find Davis on the inside. Pulls up. Shot is no good. Lance Williams takes it back out for the rush. Jathan Ross from the corner. Another three.
For 3. Give the assist to T.J. Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be the Eagles ball, side out.
Going inside, off the glass. Finds a way. Ziegler gets another 2.
Eagles, number 13, Ziegler.
Jathan Ross again for 3.
J. Ross. That's another 3.
Jathan Ross getting the hot hand. It's 5 threes this afternoon. Ziegler tries to follow up with his own. Here comes Ross again. Goes back over to Wells. Jones driving inside. Wells tries to tip it back in, going off the glass. Possession goes back to the Eagles.
Sub is in for the Eagles, number 11, Norman. Eagles ball going down.
Norman
Sub
checking
is
in.
For the Eagles, number 14, Peel.
And number 14, Jared Peel coming in.
Sub is in
Number
for the
24,
Eagles,
Caden Keel.
number 24, Keel.
Off the rim.
Ball.
Shot missed from the corner by the Eagles. Jathan Ross calling for it. Goes back to TJ Jones. Ross trying to get open. Left. Ball goes back over to the Eagles. Ziegler matching up against Jathan Ross. Rolls off the rim. Lance Williams pulls up for 2. Rebound taken by Keel. Goes inside to Norman. Has to go back up top to Davis. Guarded by TJ Jones. Ball gets knocked away Gold Rush get possession back. TJ Jones goes inside the paint, passes over to Wells, who slams it down.
Corey Wells. Timeout on the court.
Timeout taken by Coach Ryan Wall. Gold Rush now leading by 11. Left under the basket, goes out to the corner. Norman for three. Tries to tip it back in, able to get the basket. Ross from the corner. Rebound by Washington. Almost left open. Blocked by TJ Jones. Ball goes back to the Eagles.
Eagles ball, side out.
Norman goes back outside to Keel. Shot taken by Peel. Long two. It's good.
Number 14, Peel.
Wells for three. Rebound by Desmond Washington. Ziegler for three. Air ball. Rebounded by Jathan Ross. Jaquan Ewing goes off his leg, goes back to the Eagles.
Over to the Eagles. Sub is in. Corey Dunning returns for the Gold Rush. And for the Eagles, number 3, Coley. Justin Brown, number 1, for the Eagles, is now in the lineup.
Justin Brown, 6-foot guard from Atlanta, Georgia, now coming in. Rebound by Corey Wells. Jaquan Ewing goes down low to Dunning. Ewing pulls up from the free throw line. Knocked back over to Lance Williams. Drives inside the paint, goes off the glass and gets the bucket.
Lance Williams for 2.
Less than 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Gold Rush leading by 9. Washington's going to take the shot, and it's good.
From number 23 of the Eagles, Washington.
TJ Jones crosses over, steps back, passes it over to Jaquan Ewing. Tries to go down low to Corey Wells, who steps back for two. Fades away. Jaquan Ewing able to get the rebound. Puts it back up with a floater. Off the right hand.
Jaquan Ewing.
Washington matched up against Jones.
Basket from the Eagles. Number 23.
50 seconds to go. Eagles down by 6.
1 minute.
Jones for two. Off the rim. Rebounded by Keel. Brown passes it back over to Washington. Tries to drive inside the paint. Gets blocked again. Corey Dunning with another block. TJ Jones goes behind the back and passes it over to Keel.
Subbing for the Eagles, number 44, Miasho.
Eagles trying to figure out their substitutions.
Gold Rush ball into the basket.
Seven seconds left on the clock of the first half. Both teams trying to set themselves for this last play. Jones for two. Basket is short. Rebound by Corey Dunning. Spins around, puts it back up. It bounces in as the clock winds down to 0.
Dunning, and that's the end of the first half. With the score, your Gold Rush 34 and the Eagles 26.
End of the first half. Gold Rush are up by 8. Final basket by Corey Dunning to end the half. Crowd erupting for the T-shirt toss as we come back after this break. Indeed it is Family and Friends Day. Thank you to everyone who came back. Staying tuned on the live this afternoon. Earlier we had 400 people in the stand for our women's game. Coming in now, we have 786 people in attendance here at home for the Gold Rush. Currently, as they're outplaying the Eagles right now, up by 8. 8 seconds left on the clock. Gold Rush coming out of their huddle, coming back onto the court, starting off with the second half. T.J. Jones, Jathan Ross, Corey Dunning, Jaquan Ewing, and Corey Wells are going to be opening up for the Gold Rush. As the Eagles come back on the floor, Ajani Jameson, Lavelle Ziegler, Jeff Norman, Justin Davis, and Rashad Green coming back on the floor for the Eagles as we come out this timeout. Ball gets stolen away by T.J. Jones, draws the contact, not able to follow up as Ziegler comes away with the rebound. Foul under the basket.
And the foul goes against the Gold Rush, number 13, Corey Wells. His first personal, first team foul. Eagles ball under the basket.
Ziegler steps back. Shot is good.
Basket by number 13 of the Eagles, Ziegler.
Jathan Ross, ball almost gets shipped away. Dunning able to get it back for the Rush. T.J. Jones left open for 3. Off the backboard, Dunning with the rebound, puts it back up off the glass and gets the basket.
Corey Dunning.
Ball gets knocked away again. Another steal for T.J. Jones. Goes down low to Jaquan Ewing, who goes off the glass.
Jaquan Ewing from T.J. Jones.
Ball gets knocked away and goes back over to the Eagles. Green trying to find someone open, gets it over to Ziegler. Ziegler try.
Foul the play. And the foul goes against the Gold Rush, number 13.
Ziegler gets fouled on the way inside, holding on to his ankle, trying to walk it off. Davis trying to get around Jathan Ross. Under the basket. Faces a lot of contact. Jeff Norman's going to be able to go to line and shoot for 2.
Foul goes against number 21, Jay Ross, his first. Team foul number 3. Subs are in. Or not. Number 11, Norman shooting.
First basket goes in for Norman.
And for the Eagles, number 14.
Keel and Peel are now back in.
24, Keel.
Second basket goes in. TJ Jones tries to lob it over to Corey Wells, but he gets deflected by Jeff Norman. Good read as he goes under the basket. Green not able to finish and goes back over as it gets rebounded. Dunning tries to step around. Blocking foul gets called.
Foul on the play against the Eagles. Foul goes against number 22. Green, his second personal, first team foul. Corey Dunning shooting for the Gold Rush. One more shot.
Ziegler back in for the Eagles.
Sub is in for the Eagles. Number 13, Ziegler. One shot.
Second one goes in. Another block for Corey Dunning. That should be his third today. Wells tries to throw the ball back in. Tries to contest on defense. The basket is made again by Norman, who gets the steal.
Number 11, Norman.
Norman is able to cut the lead for the Gold Rush, down by 7. Scores 39-32 here in the second half. No timeout called. Gold Rush get the ball back. Corey Dunning trying to go around, gets faced with contact. Tries to get the rebound. Ball goes back to the Gold Rush.
Gold Rush ball under the basket.
TJ Jones able to get open. Goes behind his back to Jathan Ross, who shoots for 3. Ball is short, able to get the rebound. Pull up 3. Air ball.
Gold Rush ball.
Lance Williams now checking back in.
Sub is in for the Gold Rush. Number 23, Lance.
Ziegler back in for the Eagles. Justin Davis in number 40, Johnny Jamison.
And for the Eagles, number 40, Jamison.
The Eagles currently had 4 on the court. Chauncey Williams trying to get back on the court for the Eagles. And some history for the Gold Rush. On this date, February 17th of 2005, Xavier was down 6 at the halftime and rallied for their 8th consecutive victory, 72-66 at Spring Hill. Scorers for that game, leading scorers Jason Leonard, who had 15 points, Chevis Bremer with 14, Timothy Green with 13, and our current head coach Alfred Williams, who scored 10 during that game for the Gold Rush. Now our 3 refs are discussing, talking about the call to be made with the 4 players on the point. Three referees for this evening: Ryan Larry, Colin Schnauder, and Christian Kelly.
It's an illegal substitution from the Eagles, which causes a technical foul.
Technical fouls called on the floor. TJ Jones is going to shoot
Illegal substitution.
Basket is good for TJ Jones. Jones trying to create some space, pulls up for two and gets fouled, and one for TJ Jones.
TJ Jones. And one.
Checking back in, Jeff Norman for the Eagles.
And the foul.
And number one,
Goes against
Justin
the
Brown.
Eagles, number 33, Williams. His second personal, 13th foul. As TJ Jones goes to the line for one shot.
Jones at the basket again to shoot. Basket is good for TJ Jones to keep Xavier in the lead by 11. Long three for Brown.
Three-pointer from the Eagles. Number one, Brown.
Brown banks it in. Try to cut the lead down to 8. Lance Williams finds Wells in the corner. Ball bounces out. Norman with the rebound.
Foul on the play.
Foul called on the Gold Rush.
And the foul goes against the Gold Rush, number 11, TJ Jones.
Jaquan Ewing back in.
His first personal, 4th team foul.
3 taken again. Another 3 for Brown. Timeout on the floor. Eagles now within 5.
This Saturday, February 20th, is they take on the Blue Devils of Dillard University right here in the Convocation Center. Now the first game begins at 5:30 with the Nuggets. Then the second game tips off at 7:30 with your Gold Rush. Get those tickets early.
You heard it from our announcer, getting ready to have our crosstown classic against our rivals, Dillard University, here in the Convocation Center on Tuesday, February 20th. Women start at 5:30 and the men start at 7:30. Game was rescheduled from earlier last year in November. Now we're very excited to be able to have this game here at home. We hope that all of you come out to the Convocation Center to pack it out, whether you're a Blue Devil or a Gold Rush or a Gold Nugget. Hope you're able to come out, have a good time. Some great basketball being played by both teams. Shot clock winded down. To reset the clock.
Game, it is Tuesday, not Saturday, Tuesday.
Ziegler passes it back over to Norman. Norman trying to get around Wells.
Foul in the play. And the foul goes against the Gold Rush, number 11, T.J. Jones. His second personal, team foul number 5.
Jamison able to get the inbound. Ziegler. Norman left open, trying to drive inside the paint. Goes around Wells, not able to get it through. Goes down low. Jaycon Ewing loses a hand on the ball. Jathan Ross trying to chase it down. Foul called in the play. Justin Brown as he gets tripped, trying to chase the loose ball.
And the foul goes against number 21 of the Gold Rush. That's Jay Ross. His second personal, team foul number 6. Eagles ball.
Ref stopped the play as Jamison gets hit on a play. Ziegler goes back outside of Jamison. Playing tight. Long three. Ross is able to get up and get that rebound. Lance Williams inside. Jathan Ross for three. Fading away. Another three for Jathan Ross. Brown tries to get around Wells, throws it up.
Air ball.
Ross for three. And it's good!
For 3.
Jathan Ross, 7 3-pointers. Jathan Ross, again, if you don't know, holds the record for the most 3-pointers here in Xavier history. Shot gets blocked by Wells. Jaycon Ewing able to follow up. Jathan Ross tries to cover the corner again. Timeout on the floor. Gold Rush trying to lead 51-38. Davis trying to get open.
Offensive foul on the play. Foul goes against
Ziegler
the
gets
Eagles.
called
Number
for the foul.
11, Norman.
Excuse me.
His first.
Jeff Norman gets
Number
called
4,
for offensive foul.
Gold Rush ball.
Jathan Ross trying to get open. TJ Jones pulls up for 2. Foul goes against Jaquan Ewing.
Jaquan Ewing's second personal. Team foul number 7. At the line, number 11 for the Eagles, Norman. One more shot.
Shot goes in for Norman. Jathan Ross waiting in the corner for an opportunity. Lance Williams trying to get around Brown right now. Jathan Ross goes around Jaquan Ewing, drives inside the paint, goes back outside to Lance Williams, who goes off the glass and is short. Norman gets the rebound. TJ Jones contesting against Ziegler. Jathan Ross able to come away with the rebound. Lance Williams gets caught on the foul going to the basket.
It's against the Eagles. And that foul goes against number 1, Brown. His first. Team foul, number 5. Shooting at the line for your gold rush. Number 23, Lance Williams. Sub is in. Number 23.
Desmond Washington, 6'6" senior, coming back in.
One shot.
Trying to cross pass.
Foul on the play.
Foul called against Corey Wells.
Against the gold rush, number 13, Corey Wells. That'll be his 3rd personal foul and the 8th.
Washington gets to go to the line to shoot.
At the line, number 23, Washington. Subs are in for the Eagles. 33.
Chauncey Williams is back in. Jared Peel.
Number 3, Davis returns.
And Justin Davis are back in. Jathan Ross comes away with the rebound. Jones finds Lance Williams in the corner, who shoots for 3. Rebound by Keel. Washington trying to get around, fights inside the paint, floats it up with the right hand. Loose ball. Eagles and Rush falling to the floor. Foul called.
Foul on the play goes against the gold rush, number 13. That's Corey Wells' 4th personal foul.
Wells
Foul
with his
number 9.
fourth foul this evening. Norman at the line to shoot.
At the line, Norman.
Shot goes out. Gold Rush able to successfully box out. Lance Williams charging down the court. Ross open in the corner. TJ Jones goes up top to Corey Wells, who shoots for 3. Goes high off the rim. Davis able to come away with the rebound. Wells almost gets the steal.
Subs are in for the Gold Rush, number 0.
Number 0, Tracy Steele, and number 4, Corey Dunning, now back in for the Gold Rush.
Corey Dunning returning into the lineup. For the Eagles, number 1, Brown.
Brown has to stop and go back up top to Washington. Being defended by Dunning. Pushes off, not able to make the basket. Jathan Ross passes it over to TJ Jones. Jones for 3. Short as it gets rebounded by Corey Dunning. Back over to Ziegler. Left under the basket, Washington makes it.
By the Eagles. Number 23, Washington.
Gold Rush are up by 10, score 53-43. Eagles currently in the bonus. Jones goes around. Air ball followed up by Lance Williams.
Jones for 2. Timeout. Gold Rush.
Gold Rush take a timeout on the floor. They're back up by 12. Xavier Tier team flipping all the way down the court.
Eagles ball.
Coming back out of the timeout, Eagles have the ball. Brown coming down the floor. Defended Jathan Ross. Stops short and pulls up. Rebound by Dunning. Lance Williams almost left open. Ball gets stolen away. Brown goes back to Ziegler, who gets contested. Fouled on the way up.
It's against the Gold Rush. And the foul goes against number 0 of the Gold Rush. Tracy Steele's first. Team foul number 10. At the line for the Eagles, Ziegler. Sub is in number 22 for the Eagles, Green.
First basket made by Ziegler.
Now
Eagles now down by 11. Again, Gold Rush have to be careful now that the Eagles are in the bonus when it comes to fouling. Jathan Ross trying to get open, defended tightly by Caden Keel. Lance Williams finds TJ Jones. Jones going inside the paint and gets blocked by Desmond Washington. Brown spins around trying to get out of the backcourt.
Offensive foul on the play. That foul is assessed against the Eagles. Number 22, Green, his third personal, and the sixth.
Jaquan Ewing coming back on the floor.
Gold Rush ball.
Jathan Ross with the ball in his hand. Stop short and passes it over to TJ Jones. Jones with the right-handed floater. Not able to get it in. Eagles get the rebound. Pass it down court. Goes under the basket to Washington. Gets blocked again by Dunning.
Eagles ball under the basket.
Washington able to get it back under the basket. Knocked away by Jathan Ross. Ross open in the corner. Eagles are able to read the ball. Get it stolen away. TJ Jones grabs it back. Wanted a travel called. Charge is
offensive foul on the play. Against the Eagles.
Crazy possession. Eagles bench upset that they were not able to get the travel called as TJ Jones was able to come away with the steal. Lance Williams was knocked to the floor as they were trying to go back to the basket.
The Eagles, number 13, Ziegler's first.
Ziegler was
foul number 7.
Ziegler called the foul. Corey Dunning was able to draw the foul against Ziegler. Jaquan Ewing along two. Basket is good.
Jaquan Ewing.
Washington for three. Shot is good.
From 23 of the Eagles. Washington. Timeout. Eagles.
Eagles take a time now within 9 points. Gold Rush come out of the timeout with possession. TJ Jones floats off the glass. Dunning comes up with the rebound. Hard foul by Desmond Washington coming around the back of Dunning. The refs are talking. Referee going over to the table.
Against the Eagles. Number 23, flagrant foul, flagrant one foul.
Flagrant one foul called against Desmond Washington.
So that's a flagrant technical foul against the Eagles as Corey Dunning will be shooting.
Dunning gets to go to the line and shoot. Both shots go out. Number 14, Jared Peel now checking in. Gold Rush get the ball back after the tech. Jathan Ross tries to get a good look, goes out to the corner to Lance Williams. 6 seconds left on the clock. Goes under the basket. Ball gets into the hands of Justin Brown. Justin Brown trying to get to the corner. Ball goes back into the hands of Brown. He just shoots up a two, and it bounces in.
Basket by the Eagles, number 1, Brown. Gold Rush ball.
Dunning tries to look for Ross. Jaquan Ewing stops and goes to Lance Williams. Williams going back up top, drives inside the paint, going off the glass, and one for Lance Williams.
Foul the play. That foul goes against the Eagles, number 22, Green, his 4th personal foul and the 9th team foul. Number 40, Jameson. Number 3, Davis, now on the lineup for the Eagles.
Lance Williams going to line to shoot. Rush back up by 10, scores 60-50 here, 4 minutes to go. Brown goes back outside to Davis. Off the glass, and basket is good. Jathan Ross trying to get a good look. Jump ball gets called as Justin Brown gets a hand on it.
Jump ball, our possession goes to Gold Rush. Sub is in number 24 for the Eagles. That's Keel.
Lance Williams fighting to get around. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and he gets fouled.
Foul on the play. The foul goes against the Eagles, number 11, Norman, his second personal. Team foul number 10. At the line for your gold rush, number 23.
Lance Williams shooting again at the line.
With 2 shots.
First basket goes out. Basket made by Williams. Eagles still trying to fight their way into this one. Only down by 9, more than 3.5 minutes to go. Ziegler pulls up for 2.
Basket by the Eagles.
Basket gets made, and they cut it down to 7 points. Corey Wells finds Lance Williams. Tries to go between, almost loses the ball.
Foul on the play.
Able to draw the foul.
And the foul goes against the Eagles. Number 24, Keel, his first.
Keel gets called for the foul. Lance Williams gets to go to the line again to shoot.
At the line for the Gold Rush, Lance Williams.
First one bounces out. TJ Jones now checking in for the Gold Rush.
TJ Jones returns into the lineup for the Gold Rush.
Desmond Washington now coming back in for the Eagles.
Lance Williams.
Second basket is good for Williams. Ziegler goes to the basket and gets denied by Jaquan Ewing. Davis crosses over, steps back, and the shot is good.
From number 3, Davis.
Justin Davis, the crossover. Eagles now within 5. TJ Jones pulls up for 2. Ball is short. Jaquan Ewing follows up and slams it in. Jaquan Ewing with the slam and gets caught on the tech.
It's a Class A technical foul against the Gold Rush, number 12, for taunting.
Jaquan Ewing gets called on a tech for taunting after his dunk. Dunning now comes back in to check in. Norman at the line to shoot. Both shots good for Norman. Brown trying to get past TJ Jones, staying tight to him. High floater off the left hand. Eagles now down by 3, closest they've been in a minute. A minute and 45 to go here at the Convocation Center. TJ Jones behind the back. Jathan Ross for three. Air balls it. Falling to the floor, trying to get it back. Lance Williams gets a hand on it. TJ Jones for three. And it's good! TJ Jones for three.
The basket counts as a foul against the Gold Rush. On the play, number 13, Corey Wells. His fourth personal foul.
TJ Jones able to make the basket for the Gold Rush, puts them up by 6. Corey Wells gets called on the foul. Coach A.J. Williams not happy right now, talking to the refs about a foul called against Wells.
Shooting the technical foul. Timeout. Gold Rush.
90 seconds to go. Gold Rush still up by 6, score 67-61, getting tight here in the Convocation Center. Timeout got called. Torin Bell is not going to check in for Corey Wells.
Number 13, Ziegler. He has 2 shots.
First shot goes in for Ziegler. Both shots go in. Minute and 29 seconds to go. Eagles down by 4. Can the Gold Rush hold the lead, or will the Eagles come back here on their home court? Torin Bell passes it back over to TJ Jones. Jathan Ross desperately trying to get open to see if he can get another 3. TJ Jones goes under the basket, passes it to Dunning, who goes up on the glass. Basket doesn't count as he goes up.
And the foul goes against the Eagles, number 23, Washington. Second personal foul. Corey Dunning will be shooting at the line for the Gold Rush. 2 shots.
Dunning at the line to shoot for 2.
One more shot.
First shot bounces out. Gets one more chance. Second one bounces out, gets into the hands of Washington.
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute to go here in the second half. Ziegler trying to get past Lance Williams, gets stopped. Goes off of Lance Williams and goes back to the Eagles. Ball gets loose. Brown gets a hand on it. Dunning able to draw the charge against the Eagles. Ball goes back over to the Gold Rush.
That foul goes against number 1, Brown. His second. In line now for the Gold Rush, number 0, Tracy Steele. Gold Rush ball.
Tracy Steele now checking in for the Gold Rush. Lance Williams gets fouled
and the foul is on number 13
by Ziegler, trying to come out the backcourt.
Two-shot foul at the line for the Gold Rush. Lance Williams will be shooting.
Shot is good for Lance Williams. Able to extend the Gold Rush lead by 5. Corey Dunning now back in for the Gold Rush. Two for two at the line for Lance Williams. 40 seconds to go. Brown trying to get by. Misses the basket.
Foul the play.
Foul as Norman tries to go back up.
And the foul goes against the Gold Rush, number 22, Torrin Bell's first.
32.6 seconds left.
At the line.
Gold Rush up by 6, score 69-63.
2 shots.
First shot bounces out.
Number 24, Keel returns for the Eagles.
Caden Keel now back in for the Eagles.
Shot.
Second one goes in.
Sellers in for the Gold Rush.
Tracy Steele, number 0, now back in for the Gold Rush.
Returns.
Jones getting double teamed in the backcourt. Lance Williams now driving to get back out. Torrin Bell left underneath.
Follow the play against the Eagles.
Torrin Bell gets fouled, now going to the line to shoot.
Number 11, Jeff Norman is assessed with the foul, his third. Torrin Bell at the line for your Gold Rush. 2 shots.
Shot bounces out for Bell.
Timeout, Eagles.
Eagles now taking a timeout. 23.5 seconds to go. Gold Rush still up by 5.
One shot at the line for your Gold Rush with
one shot for Torrin Bell. Second shot bounces out. Justin Davis able to get the rebound for the Eagles. 15 seconds to go. Ziegler trying to get by. Blocking foul called. And the basket counts for Ziegler.
Basket was by number 13, Ziegler. And the foul goes against number 21. The foul was on number 4, Corey Dunning, his first. At the line for the Eagles will be Ziegler, number 13. One shot.
Gold Rush up by 3, 69 to 66, 12.3 seconds. Ziegler, can he get it down to 2? He doesn't. Torrin Bell is able to box out for the Gold Rush and hold on to the ball.
Last foul was called against the Eagles. Number 11, Normand, his 4th personal foul.
Torrin Bell getting checked by the trainer, having a bloody nose.
Timeout, Gold Rush.
Timeout now taken by the Gold Rush. 10 seconds here to go. Number 14, Glenn Roan, 6'5", senior, checking in to shoot at the line. Coach Wall having to talk with the refs.
2 shots.
First shot bounces out for the Gold Rush. Second shot goes out. Justin Davis able to come in. 5 seconds left on the clock. Ziegler for 3. No good. And the Gold Rush are able to hang on here at home. Final score 69 to 66. Again, next game that they're having here at home is on Tuesday, February 20th. As you can, Crosstown Classic, our biggest rivalry of the year, playing against Dillard University. Our women's game is going to be at 5:30, playing against the men at 7:30. Playing against the Blue Devils here at home. Be sure to pack out the
$7.30
CC.
with the Gold Rush.
Thank you so much for
Get
watching.
those tickets early at
I've been your student broadcaster, Zora Thomas, and hope we see you
XULA.com.
soon. Have a good night.
Once again, the game takes place on Tuesday.